Hello, my Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon in Sagittarius to full moon. Next in Cancer, December 2020, I am your reader, Markangelo Lyons. Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of DrawingTheCircle Productions. The Archangel of Lions, Markangelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Hi, hey, my gems, you are so outrageous that you are truly, truly, truly outrageous. As half the deck hits the floor because I'm reading Gemini, mutable air. Why wouldn't it? Hi, let's get down to business, shall we? My subscribers, thank you so much for returning your likes, your subscribes, your communications, your shares, all of that stuff, helping build the channel. Really appreciating it. Great, big, huge. Glad to be serving you today. And if you are new to the channel and you like what you see, please hit the like button. If you like me and want more, please subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Gems, what are you doing to me today, man? This doesn't happen that often. Oh, fucking figures. Geminis! They are the one side of the zodiac I tend to tease a little bit more than other. My father was a Gemini. I've dated people with Gemini moon. You get the deal. I don't date Gemini's sun signs anymore because wisdom. But I love you all as friends. You're great, but you know, yeah, I'm an earth sign. I'm a Virgo. What do you want? Anyway, let's get down to the business of this read. This is a six-card draw. What do I need? Read 6 different decks, 3 oracles, 2 tarot decks, 1 healing system to get you clues, tips, and hints about what you need for a very specific time period. Please pardon my left eye. My contact lens is really deciding if it wants to stay with the company or go elsewhere. It's got resumes out on monster.com. I understand. That being said, we are looking at a specific time frame from the new moon in Sagittarius, which is an eclipse on December 14th. It also goes void, of course. At the same time, it goes new at 11:17 a.m. Not much of no Sagittarian new moon energy. It goes immediately void, of course, even though it's an eclipse. It will go into Capricorn 10:30 p.m. that night. So, yeah, save your new moon stuff for after that. Oh, these times are Eastern. I'm in New York, so Eastern Standard Time. To the waxing moon, we're going to build there to the full moon in Cancer, 5:28 a.m. December 29th. Since that is so early in the morning, we'll probably do something here on the channel for Cancerian moon magic, full moon magic the night before. Cool. So that's why, you know, if you like me, we do other stuff here than readings on the channel. So subscribe, hit the notification bell. I think that's about it. Focus on your breath, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All the decks that I read are in the description box below. I just think there's a piece of hair. This one curl just wants to make its way into my cornea for some reason, and I don't know why. So let's just go with this, shall we? Let's stay in the present moment. I will do the same. Focus on the breath. You're an air sign. To breathe in the chakra energy, the prana, the grace, the clarity that you need to feel what feels right for you. And by all means, check your other signs. These readings are relatively quick compared to the larger juggernauts that I do here. So let's get up in this gig, shall we? Here. All right. Both feet on the floor before more. You know what? I'm going to sit this way. This way, if they shoot out, at least there's a chance of them hitting the table. Let's do this. This is my better side anyway. Don't you think, James? Earrings. Here we go. My angels, dealing with the angels oracle. Doreen Virtue, please, 1 card in clarity for my Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. This new moon in Sagittarius. Oh, they're opposite sign, by the way. Yeah, this new moon in Sagittarius to full moon in Cancer, December 2020. Please, my angels of air and the sign of Gemini, the Raphaelites. What is the angel, the healing angel they most need to call upon this new moon to full moon next for the Geminis, please? They need to call upon the angel of manifestation. Now, what would the healing angel of manifestation look if she just called this, you know, the angel oracle or the magic angel oracle or something? It's the healing with the angels oracle, right? So what would the healing angel of manifestation do? It would help you bring things into alignment within yourself to make things happen. Now, They're bringing me a little bit of Abraham Hicks here. You manifest every thought. You manifest every emotion, every choice, every decision. So manifestation is not the issue. You're always you manifested this reading. In other words, all the choices that you made in your life brought you to this reading. I'm not saying only from this reading, obviously. I'm not, I do not know. I am not a scientist. But you know what I'm saying? I am not a quantum physicist. But that there's something trying to manifest here that you, and look, who's not trying to manifest something? It's 2020. I'm just trying to manifest some sanity, perhaps. And for a Gemini, that would be worthwhile. Is it okay to have a zodiacal bias? I mean, it's not racial. It's not gender-based. I'm a Virgo, ruled by Mercury, right? I think I'm allowed. Let's go to the Crystal Oracle. This is the new one. I got it up in Saratoga visiting my parents. When I bring my car up there, I'm going to see them in a couple of weeks. I'm going up a couple of days before Christmas to see them. We're all like... We are all sanitized head to toe. We don't leave the house unless it's absolutely necessary, right? My parents are like, well, I'm 52, so do the math, right? So I'm not in contact with anybody. I have everything delivered because I have to go see them. I love them. And that new little kitten, oh, my brother Jojo, my little baby kitten brother. Here we go, sorry. The Crystal Oracle, Tony Carmine Solero, brilliant deck. I got it because I thought it was cute. I was like, oh, this would be cute. And it's really deep. It's way, way more than I ever expected. So let's get up in this gig. I dedicated, consecrated, and empowered this deck to Archangel Ariel, my personal Ariel, my personal Archangel. I am Ella Star. Ah, the angels of glitchies, you Geminis. I caught it this time. It didn't cancel the recording. It didn't complete it. I could resume. Good, good, good. Yeah, so Archangel Ariel, the Ariel of nature, powers of earth, direction of the north, and the Archangel of Lyons. Believe it or not, and my name is Archangel of Lyons. Sometimes the signs are great, big, huge, so huge you don't see them for years. Breathe. My beloved Archangel. My beloved Archangel Ariel. Yeah, no, I'm good. I got him. I'm not shuffling these wild like those other angel cards. Please, one card in clarity. Crystal Oracle for the Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Like, what is the stone they need to work with? Or even if it's not the stone, the interpretation in that book, which is way deeper than I ever expected. So please, my beloved Archangel Ariel, one card in clarity. What is the Crystal Oracle that the Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign need for this new moon in Sagittarius, their opposite sign to full moon in Cancer, December 2020? Oh my God, this card keeps coming out. This is the sexuality card. Aries got this one too. It's the creativity and sexual Crocoite, C-R-O-C-O-I-T-E, right? C-R-O-C-O-I-T-E, Crocoite. It's killer Crocoite. Please don't sue me, DC Universe. This is the sexual. I only know it because it kept coming up, right? I got it the first card I pulled when I shuffled it. I'm like, really? Now it's showing up for all sorts of people. Crocoite. It's a really interesting, it's very prickly, it's very pointy, 1990. It's very, 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 but it's that second chakra orange, isn't it? Oh, Crocoite, change, creativity, sexuality is very second chakra. A new phase in your life is just around the corner. Creative possibilities surface from a chance encounter with someone new. This encounter stimulates inspiration, passion, and a greater optimism for life. Your sexual energy is also on the rise, and this draws new people and circumstances into your life. You might need to know this, that you will find exciting and stimulating. Sweetie darling, sweetie darling. Wonderful changes are in store for you. Yet, you're also being warned to be cautious. Appearances can often be deceiving. So look for inner beauty and truth before you allow yourself to be swept off your feet, which is saying that there's a possibility for feet sweeping. So, you know, in terms of manifestation, if you've got a case of the hornies, my Geminis, I understand. I have a small cabal of men that I know are in quarantine and on prep, and, you know, I'm a Virgo. I'm also an event planner by trade. DrawingTheCircle Productions is a spiritual event company. Just everything's digital now. Sometimes it's like auditions. I have to have known you for at least 10 years. For sure. Sorry, scrub. Good place to find me, though, if you've known me for more than 10 years. Let's keep going. We've got our 2 oracles on the table. So I wouldn't call myself a pig. One of my goddesses is Circe. She turned me back into a man centuries ago. Probably the industrial age. So let's just see who they are. Let's see if they come back around. Turn in this way. I see the larger decks of cards. I need to sit this way for the Geminis. No, Aries and Taurus didn't do this. Breathe. Daughters of the Moon Tarot, what do you need to be aware of inside yourself from the goddesses? The Divine Feminine, the Divine Yin, the Yin Force, please breathe. My goddesses of air and the sign of Gemini, there we go. 1 card in clarity. What is the Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs need to be aware of inside of themselves? Right? Heart, throat, third eye, crown, personal level of power. What do they need to be aware of in their feminine energy, right? This new moon in Sagittarius to full moon next. Maybe something that they communicate being 3rd house, maybe something that they don't, but there's sexuality, creativity, change, and manifestation on the table, and we're looking at inner options. Now, the card is called jealousy. I'm not getting that vibe from this, though. Sometimes yes, sometimes no, because jealousy is all about options, right? You took different options, somebody else took different options, they have something that you want, but it's all a matter of timing. So I wouldn't worry about that too much unless really there is. Look, let's do this quickly. Jealousy is a very important intuitive signal that what you want is on the way. However, it's not about resistance. It's about that little child inside of you that's not getting what it wants, and it's impatience. It's really a form of impatience. Now, I draw a big, thick line of boundary between jealousy and envy. Envy is one of the 7 deadly sins. It's sort of like jealousy is envy's younger little kid brother, right? Eau de toilette compared to the perfume of the deadly passion of envy, right? It's such a powerful, powerful thing, and it's the 3rd eye, so you have to be careful of envy, air signs in general, because it's a 3rd eye. Read Defying Gravity or Defy Gravity. One of them's wicked, one of them's Carolyn Mace's book on the graces and the shadows, right? The 7 deadly sins and the 7 holy virtues, but she repatterns it. She's brilliant. She's so brilliant, right? So that's what I'm seeing here with this 7 of Cups. If there is indeed jealousy going on here, because I'm obviously talking about it, then really this is about your creativity and your sexuality. This is saying that maybe someone else is having the sex life that you want, or maybe somebody you want is having the sex life that you're not with. But you have options inside you. Some of those options you're terrified to take, like reaching out to the person. Now that's different if it's a celebrity. I just told the story earlier today, I think in one of the videos. I remember I saw a Duran Duran perform live at a Fashion Week thing years and years and years ago, and he was literally like feet away from me on the stage, and he was doing this dance thing, and his midriff popped up, and his navel was there. I could have touched Simon Le Bon navel. But, security, right? And I don't want Simon to be mad at me. He's my favorite one. Although Nick. I love being Generation X. So look, you've got your own internal options here, but is jealousy getting in the way, right? Are you so angry that somebody else has got stuff? This is what happens, right? It's like a little kid. Think of that inner child that's like, when is it my turn? How come they got that, right? Meanwhile, they've got like so many other things that they can do or means to get to it. So love that voice if that is really within you. If that is really within you, but it might very well be you not seeing that you have options that you can take in this situation in terms of manifesting what you want. Now, Mythic Tarot, the gods, what's going on outside of yourself? Oh my God, I could totally do this lotus now. Oh, Laura, close to you. I am wearing an ankle bracelet with studs on it. Owie, owie, owie. Legupuncture. Breathe. Probably good to read air signs and not have my feet touch the floor. My gods of air in the sign of Gemini, Hermes, whose statue's right there. Please, my beloved gods of air. One card in clarity, Hermes in particular, for this Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What do they need to be aware of on the outside of themselves, particularly if they've got this going on the inside, their options? What do they need to be aware of outside of themselves? This new moon in Sagittarius, their opposite sign to full moon in Cancer 2020. Please, my God, it's got the angel of manifestation that needs to be called on. Crocoite. Sexuality, creativity, and change. They need to address that. That stone would help. I've never even heard of it before. And they need to be aware of that Seven of Cups, that jealousy, but those options, and they can be fantasy based, right? So please, even if the inner child stuff is in there, that's okay. It all needs to be loved and embraced, just not allowed to drive the show. So please, what do they need to be aware of outside of themselves? This new moon to full moon next. Page of Swords. This came up the same position for the Taurus because I just read it. And this can be about information, gossip, immature communication. Now, this can say this is one of your options, like to either gossip about this or hear the gossip or believe what you're hearing or investigate, right? Spying, watching somebody's social media, all that kind of stuff. But it can also mean that you have the possibility to reach out and say hi to this person. You are third house energy, self-expression. Reach out. Don't have to pledge allegiance to the flag. You just got to say, hey. Now, if this is somebody, again, if this is a celebrity, I'm not getting this. I'm not getting that feeling from this. I am not texting Simon Le Bon. I know I haven't blocked him on my phone. We don't know each other. We've been in the same room though. By the way, I saw Lifespan of a Fact. Lifespan of the Truth, Lifespan of Effect on Broadway. I breathe the same air as Harry Potter. Daniel Radcliffe was in it. I love that story. So, look, this is not that, right? This is about reach out, touch somebody, but verbally, but in a nice way, right? Sex them. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That was Hermes. His statue is right there. Vibrational proximity. All right, 4 cards down, 2 left, right? I love these reads. They're fast. And after the juggernauts that I do with the extended readings, these are a delight. Please breathe. Higher selves of all involved. 8th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, 5th dimension and above. What is the, breathe. What is the piece of information, inspiration, or insight through the whispers of love for this Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs that they most need from their higher selves? Love them unconditionally, no matter what the fuck they do. Please, from this new moon in Sagittarius, their opposite sign to full moon next in Cancer, December 2020, or timeless, rest and relaxation are essential. Rest and relaxation are essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. I'm going to say that's the result of emotional inflammation. Look, our nervous systems get overloaded. They become inflamed. And then a personality arises out of them called the ego. That's why there's really only one ego. I know, let's not go there right now. Very Course in Miracles. But that's the thing. We need to allow the ego to unravel. How do we do that? By taking rest and relaxation and loving whatever rises within us without acting on it. You'll know if you're supposed to act on it when your heart sings, right? There's one of these mantras. If you get this mantra card, I will fall out. But acknowledging apprehension, I think it is, because I've memorized this one. When it's a yes, nothing can stop me. If I'm unsure, it's always a no, right? So that's an intuitive, real hit there for you. So it's interesting. We've got this air energy here. So you might have gotten a piece of information that triggered this jealousy, like someone you were with maybe didn't end well, and now they've moved on and they're having fun. This might really make you wicked fucking jealous, but I'm telling you, you have options and a lot of it's in your head. Well, because that's 7 of Cups, right? The castles in the sky, the chalices, the cups, each holding a different thing, and one of which is veiled, right? That's center one, right? We think is a female underneath the veil, but we can't really tell. It's the mystery of it. So just know, rest and relaxation. Like these emotions, it's okay to feel them. It's just they're not... You have other options that as you do this, as you rest, you'll realize it's like, well, I could just say, hey, I'm sorry, if that's the case. Or, hi, This is stupid, but 2020, I like you. Right? It doesn't have to be... No, they just gave me a line from a song in Godspell. Prepare ye the way of the Lord. Doesn't gotta be that. That ain't a page. I love my guides. They're so much fun. I mean, I know people are like, oh, the higher selves and the ascended masters are so serious. I'm like, not with me, they're not. They're fun. Oh my god, they're fun. Last card down. Healing Mantra deck. Matt Kahn. Best purchase I ever made. No, that's not entirely true. My house is the best purchase I ever made. My home, Elysia. Oh, my office, my rec room, my universe for 2020 and beyond. The Ascended Masters, those who've graduated Earth School and are reaching back through time and space to hope their little brothers and sisters, us in planet Earth, incarnate during one of the most intense times we've seen in millennia. Breathe. My beloved Ascended Masters, please, one card in clarity for the Gemini Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is the mantra they need, the healing mantra that they need, particularly as an air sign, to work this, right? To really work whatever this is, to wax it, right? To even just start it on the new moon would be pretty auspicious. So please, one card in clarity for this new moon in Sagittarius to full moon next in Cancer. What is their perfect healing mantra that they most need? I snorted. Opening my mind. I've been working this mantra for a week now. I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. And you can't see that. Can you believe? Even without seeing? Kind of. I allow myself to see beyond. Now, what I love about that is I allow myself. Right? I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. Look, darling, you're not getting right information if it's coming into you. You've got the wrong idea about this. You're a Gemini. You're supposed to naturally see things both ways, even if you're a Gemini moon or rising or Venus, right? We associate that mostly with the sun signs because we see it in their behavior. But this is a brilliant mantra. Opening my mind, right? So what should I call this one? Manifestation, opening my mind. Oh, we'll call it that. Yeah, that's not clickbait. That's actually on the table. And I do feel like with your... In other words, when you're dealing with creativity, sexuality, and change, right, you can have all sorts of ideas based on the past. And if there really is envy there, then there's something inside of you that's saying, come on, man, it's our turn. And you may be waiting for something to happen on the outside where it feels like you're the one that can make the change or manifestation, right? Now you could say, okay, angel of manifestation, get my stuff touched. I've done it. It works. But I'm a Virgo. Of course it works for me. I'm a Dionysus archetype, ultimately. I mean, there are other ones in there. If I was pure Dionysus, I would have made it out of the 80s. Opening my mind. You got to see this differently. I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. When your mind opens, you are no longer limited by fearful beliefs or at odds with your own healing journey. In other words, it's like, okay, so then this is healed. So in other words, if I'm feeling deprived, if I'm feeling jealous, then this is an opportunity for this. I'm on a healing journey. So here's the next junction on the journey, right? If you're wearing a petticoat, junction, with an open mind, you are aware of a bigger cosmic picture where your personal life ushers in your highest potential by uplifting the consciousness of humanity. In other words, as you heal on your healing journey through the quantum entanglement of unity consciousness, we all heal. And you go, oh, I'm going to open my mind to see this, not just differently from somebody else's point of view, whether the information, whether that page of swords is info that's come to you, like I don't feel like it's accurate and I don't think it's helping you. Or if that is a communication from you, right? So it could be one twin it's got the information and another one wants to communicate. And of course, why wouldn't rest and relaxation give you the time, the space, the rest, and the breath that you need to love yourself and see and open your mind? As your mind opens, life is not just centered around your personal gains and losses. So there's probably some gain and loss with this, but shining your light for the well-being of all, wherever you happen to be. Now, that's not being happy all the time. Light is truth, right? So opening your mind to that truth and letting that truth really inhabit your being. This mantra is ideal for ending the inner negotiation with the ego. Gemini, sorry, but that's the thing. There's the soul and the ego. The soul is raw. It respects, acknowledges, and welcomes. The ego is at war. It worries, anticipates, and regrets. Matt Kahn, I forget which of his books, but they're all up on one of those three. Everything is here to help you. Whatever rises, love that. It's one of them. The last part of this, unraveling self-sabotage and confronting the inevitability of loss. Look, I don't know who's watching this, but I'm going to tell you what I see here, and then I'm going to give you the blessing. It feels like something went down with somebody, because yes, jealousy can be general. You can be watching TV and somebody's got something that you want. The feeling that I get here is that when it comes to your creativity and your sexuality in the year of 2020, I'll be honest with you, I haven't had my stuff touched this least amount in a calendar year since I was 18 years old. So, you know what I mean? It's like, I get it. But jealousy, emotional upset, possibly, there might be a lot of pressure built up if you're not getting your stuff touched, or you're not expressing yourself creatively, because second chakra can go either way. And with the angel of manifestation, look, if you've got a thing here where you are battling between whether or not to reach out to somebody that you know and that you love, let them know. And I'm hearing, I can't. You can. You can. Page of Swords. Hey, look, it's 2020. I hope you're okay. Chat back if you want. I'm a writer, though. Oh, my texts are sonnets. Oh, my goodness gracious. So here's the blessing. I think this blessing will come out rather clearly. Breathe. May the Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need this new moon in Sagittarius to full moon next in Cancer, that they may get the rest and relaxation that they need as they call upon the angel of manifestation, the healing angel of manifestation that they need in terms of healing and igniting and moving their creativity through change and their sexuality all up in there as they open their minds, allowing themselves to see beyond their beliefs and ideas. In terms of this emotional upset, these options and possible jealousy in there as the result of communication coming to, but now perhaps ready to go forth into their world in this waxing moon from new moon in Sagittarius to full moon next in Cancer, December 2020. So mote be. And so it is. There you go. There's your reading, gems. I love you guys so much. It was a good read. But look, I think if there is unfinished business with people, because sometimes that's the worst, right? When you let someone go and then you find out they're with somebody else, or even if they're just moved on without you, to reach out and say, hey, you know, I'm sorry. Now, if they owe you an apology, then I wouldn't. It's going to play itself out differently for different people, but regardless, this would be the certain situation. This would be the kind of reading that says, I need a personal read on that. But certainly take it under advisement, because ultimately what you need right now is rest and relaxation. So there you have it, my Geminis. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want more to me if you haven't yet. And there's more good stuff coming, by the way. My book, Words of Grace, which I took off the internet, is going to hit Kindle early next year. We're getting my first Kindle book, working with a brilliant editor and artist, Dylan Martinson, friend of a friend we met during pandemic online, and we just went to contract and he's being paid today. So he's already sent me some memes and stuff. So follow me on social media. You'll see all that stuff. I'm so fucking excited about that anyway. So yeah, you might want to follow along. All of a sudden, boom, there goes my career, a whole new level maybe, who knows. Otherwise, wishing you all the very best and the very blessed of all of this. My beloved Geminis, remember, you are outrageous. You are truly, truly, truly outrageous. Oh my God. Oh, evil Jeff. Hail. Farewell, my Geminis, and blessed be.